Hey there, this is Jexy with the Systems Alliance, and in this video, we're going to go over the fact that Activision thinks you're really dumb. And why do I say that? Well, because they think you're going to spend your hard-earned money for a red circle. So I don't want to make this too long of a video. There's so much I could go on about when it comes to the Call of Duty franchise, especially with Black Ops 4, and just all the awful things that they've done recently that focuses on monetization. You know, World War II game all of a sudden has you jumping around like an idiot in the middle of the battlefield because you're opening loot boxes. I mean, what is that? You know? And then their Modern Warfare remaster, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, one of my favorite games, you know, Modern Warfare 2, amazing. And yet they throw in loot boxes in the remaster. So it's not even a remaster. You throw in loot boxes and then you make the maps that originally came with the game, you have to pay for them. I mean, I've never seen that done on a remaster before. It's just atrocious, but it gets worse from there. The grind is so terrible with Black Ops 4, and players were wondering, why is the grind so terrible? I mean, this game is just ridiculous compared to before, and this was before they started putting in all the microtransactions. And even before that, to get the full game, you had to buy the most expensive version of the game at launch, because if you didn't and you just bought the regular price game for $60, you couldn't even get the rest. So, I mean, you were locked behind a paywall. It was obviously awful for consumers because you didn't know. Like, why would you know? And then, of course, most of the ones you're going to get is a $60 one. So at that point, the only way to upgrade is to pay for the game again, except pay like 120 bucks. But then on top of that, once you have the game, it's like, why? This grinding is insane. What is going on? Well, it's because they were implementing an entire pay to advance scheme. And I want to say pay to win because it's more pay to advance. At first, like, oh, maybe it's kind of like Fortnite. No, it's not anything like Fortnite. To level up, you just basically need to pay, or else the grind is going to take you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours. Why would you have to do that? And why is there an option to pay to move up? You know, that's, once again, total anti-consumer, anti-gamer. It's not something that any of us should support, and it's not something that even makes me happy. You know, I don't even want to play the game because of that. But then now apparently they're selling you a single red circle, a reticle, a dot for $1. Now, if you missed it during the holidays, it was on sale for 50 cents. But now in the store, because this is real money conversion, they're selling it to you for $1. It's a dot. It's a little red circle. It's a reticle. Like, what is that? How is that money? How is that costing anyone any? Like, why is that a thing? It costs you $1 to equip this on a reflex. Like, I don't understand how they have the gall, the audacity to make you pay money for this. This isn't even like a real thing. Like, think of all the things that you could buy for $1 in real life. Sure, they're small, but you can buy a lot of things for $1 in real life that have tangible value. Pens, pencils, you know, just also go to the dollar store. Go to the dollar store, see exactly what they have for $1. You know, whether it's food, clothes, toys, office supplies, you know, whatever it is that you can find for $1 or under, it's much more tangible and you could get much more enjoyment out of it than this. I feel really bad for someone who spends their money on this. Like, I'm like, oh, did you not know? Was that a mistake? Are you okay up there? Like, is everything okay? Because it's insulting. You know, it's insulting that they think anybody is this dumb. But on the flip side, they're not even offering anything. It's just a red circle. It's a red dot. It says open dot. That's what it's advertised as. It's just a couple pixels on the screen. It means absolutely nothing. Didn't cost them any money to create, you know, as far as code goes. So I really like to know whose idea it was to charge money for this. I mean, obviously it's Activision's, but like, who's the guy who signed off on this and said, yeah, that needs to be an item we need to charge money for? And were they laughing? Are they sitting in the boardroom just laughing at it? Like, what sucker is going to buy this? You know, is that literally what they're saying? Because shoot, I mean, if I were in a boardroom and I was forced to make those type of decisions and I was pure evil, I guess, I would laugh too. I mean, this is laughable. This is ridiculous. And I wonder if any of these microtransactions and loot boxes, everything like this. I wonder if this has to do with the fact that the game isn't selling as much as they had hoped. Sure, it made 500 million during its first few days of launch, but it was less than previous installments. So is that why? Because when I look at this, it seems like they're hard up for cash if you need to charge $1 every single time someone buys something that costs you, 5 cents to make the first time. So to me, this is absolutely egregious, but highlights where Activision is at this point and highlights where the Call of Duty franchise is at this point too. As if the grind wasn't bad enough, this is what we get. So let me know your thoughts about this down in the comment section below. Throw some memes in there, throw some jokes in there, because to me, this is a joke. Let me know your thoughts on this. Leave a comment below. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, hit me up on Twitter, and we'll catch you next time.